can I be?
Welcome to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group right here in Tampa Bay for 23 years. Joined by his incredible co-host, Senia Akishina, realtor with Mahara and Associates, Tampa's top real estate company. Together, they have helped finance and close nearly $1 billion of real estate every year. If you're looking for local mortgage or real estate advice, the Business Happy Hour team has been right here on News Radio WFLA for over a decade. Listen right here or find us on the Business Happy Hour YouTube channel or follow us on Instagram at Frank the Bank Cotto. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious mortgage, real estate, and business talk with two of Tampa's top experts. Here's Frank the Bank and Senia.
Good morning, good afternoon, Tampa Bay. God bless America. 250 freaking years. We made it, guys. Somehow. We made this amazing anniversary for our country, and we are still around. We have made it a week, almost 2 weeks, I guess. By 3 weeks by the time these guys are listening to us. Yeah. Good morning, Sen. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good.
Yes, I'm in a great mood
time's
today.
flying. I'm like, I haven't seen you since before the 4th.
I know. Gosh, we took a little break, right?
We did take a little break. I went on vacation.
How was your vacation?
You know what? It's good. But with a 4-year-old, I don't know that they're the vacations you think I'll be in the mountains. It'll be quiet. It's never quiet. It's never just, downtime. No such thing as downtime.
So you guys rented a house, right? Didn't you go up in North Carolina?
It's our neighbors. They've been inviting us. They just bought a second cabin right across from theirs.
Nice.
So, yes, we did that, which that was lovely. But I mean, getting up to the cabin, it's probably about, 20 minutes from the highway. So to get to the grocery store, it's like a 30-minute drive or to get out anywhere. So lots of driving.
Do you get scared on the mountain roads? Does that scare you?
You know what? You get used to it. Yes. I think initially it's a little bit, first time I had to drive it. Yeah. But yeah.
Little white
get
knuckle
used to
there.
it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Now, what town were you in?
So we were close to where you were telling me. We went to Boone a lot.
Yes.
From where we were at. I didn't make it to West Jefferson.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, there's so much to do. I'm like, all right, we're going to have to come back because there are just lots of other things that we just didn't have enough time for.
So good. That was the area that my grandfather and grandmother and brothers and all that grew up, right there in West Jefferson in North Carolina.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Yep. I didn't realize you actually had family there. I thought maybe you just know the spot.
Oh, no. We have family there going back like 6 generations. It's pretty
cool.
crazy.
Okay.
My grandfather... it was kind of funny. His brother, my grandfather ran the bus station. His brother with the post office. The other one, the train station. One of them had the hotel. And they're all the brothers, and they're all dead by now. And there's one remaining wife, who was the second wife, who actually just sold the hotel. So the hotel left the family recently, and they still have a couple antique shops over there that some cousins and nephews have.
Oh, really? Okay.
Up there. So it's really nice to go. Hey, let me introduce Illy. Yes. I see her. She's like, I want to talk. I want to chime in. Welcome back to the show,
welcome
Illy.
to talk.
Illy. Woo! This is as quiet as Illy's ever been since I've known her. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Yeah, so good to see you.
And happy 250. We updated our uniforms
with
the flag.
At this. That's it. Now, wait a minute. How'd you do? Did everybody get a new shirt? Or did you have those stitched on?
Yeah, no. Brand new
shirts.
Line of shirts.
Brand new everything. I love it. Yes. So Illy obviously is a huge patriot. We've known each other for a very long time. Always talked very positive patriot, positive messages and all that. And Illy immigrated many years ago. And you have, if you ask me, Illy, you've kind of, I wouldn't say lived. You've created the American dream. I remember your story. Well, we won't rehash it all right now, but when you first came here to visit and you were not planning on staying here. And I remember you told your parents you were going to go into fitness and stuff like that. And they weren't happy with you.
No. Mm-mm.
And what about when you told them you weren't coming home?
They were not happy with me because I was 20 years old. I was like, no. Yeah.
And you never looked back, though. You saw what you wanted. You saw the prize. And now, Illy, I'm going to spoil this, but you have 2 locations of X-Force Body, one in Palm Harbor, one in Tampa, and we have a big anniversary we're celebrating. Tell our listeners about that.
8 years. We're celebrating this Thursday, 5:30. Amici's is catering.
Amici's, yes.
And we're going to have DJ, and we do this annually, actually, to show appreciation for our clients, because just like you have been dedicated for what now, 7 years?
I think this is my 7th year anniversary at the end of this year.
We have some long time, loyal clients, and we love them. And, it's a relationship over the years. We see each other every week, right? So.
Yeah. I see you guys and the trainers more than I see the rest of my family. But
I know,
my
right?
mom, I hope my mom's not listening, but I think I see you guys more than I see my mom. So, although she's bringing dinner over tonight. But it's great to have you on the show. Illy's been a longtime friend ever since I met her. Actually, I'll tell this story, and then we'll kind of go backwards a little bit. But
That was funny.
So the way I met Illy, who introduced her? It was our photographer, Rick Teseda.
Rick,
Right?
yep.
Introduces us, said, you got to have this girl on the show. Have you heard this story?
I actually haven't,
Oh my gosh.
surprisingly.
So he's like, she owns a gym. And I was like, Rick, are you calling me fat? He's like, yeah, a little bit. So anyway, we have her on the show, and Illy kind of challenges me. I don't remember, I think it was on the air when you said it. You're like, you come over here and what'd you say? Give me 30 days or something like that. And I'll show you what the difference is. I'll show you can
No,
lose weight.
I actually said give me 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Because we had to do the
presentation.
consultation,
Yep.
which educates you.
Yep.
Remember, we don't sell anything.
You don't sell anything.
And do you know what? In the last couple of years,
Uh-huh.
when I do this, I'm almost talking people out of it.
Really?
And I'm like, this is not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This is different.
Right.
Get used to different.
Right.
And all these myths about, do more, exercise more, be in the gym 5 days a week. No. Anyway, we educate. And then I took you through the 5 negative machines.
Yep.
And that was it. So not give me 30 days, give me 45 minutes.
Well, your challenge to me was just to start working out, and losing weight. And I didn't believe you because, I've been through all these, everybody does these fad diets. You do no carbs, or you do this, you do keto, you do all these things. And all you said, I remember you're like, all you have to do is eat less. And you really intrigued me when you asked me like what I was going to have for dinner that night. And I told you, I'm going to go to Outback and this is what I'm going to order. And you said, do it. Order it. And I'm like, wait a minute. The owner of this gym is telling me to go eat what I'm eating.
Whatever you want.
But you threw in something at the end. You said, eat half of it. And that stuck in my head. So that night I went out to Outback. I got exactly what I always get, and I ate half of it. And then I continued to follow this premise of just eating less calories, but still being happy. I remember at one point I had lost so much weight. It was, I started at 188.
I
right?
remember.
And I was following what she said. I was trying to be at 1,600 calories, maybe 1,800. I was getting my 8 hours of sleep, which, by the way, we're going to talk about sleep today because I'm tired, and we're going to talk about how important sleep is. I drank my water, my gallon a day. I did my 2-day-a-week workout. I dropped in under 60 days. I dropped from 188 to 148. And I remember walking in the gym and Illy, and I'm like showing her my six pack, and she's like, "Whoa." She's like, "You're way too skinny." And I'm like, "What?"
You need a burger.
That's what she said. She literally said, "Go get a burger." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You got to eat more because you got to feed the muscles. You got to feed it protein and carbohydrates. They don't tell you not." She even said, "Get a bagel with some cream cheese."
Yes. And also this obsession, lately is protein.
Right.
Before that, we had gluten.
Right.
That's all
I'm
you
heard.
Forget about these trends, I call them.
Right.
Because most people problem is you're eating too much.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
not, and people are, am I eating enough protein? I promise you, if you journal for 3 days, you are eating enough. No, actually, you're eating too much of everything.
Right.
But
nobody pays attention.
Nobody is.
We live in a supersized world.
Very small percentage of people, which I'm blessed that we work with those, they actually want the accountability. Okay.
Right.
And, you understood it right away because it clicked, right? I didn't have to sell you nothing.
No.
I just educated you and you sold yourself on it,
Yeah.
right? With females, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to do Pilates because weights are gonna make me bulky.
Ah.
I'm like, lady, dear, weights are not making you bulky. You're eating too much.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna make you look better than more muscle.
Right. Muscle burns fat.
Correct.
Yes.
Like, I'm okay. Do your yoga, do your Pilates, do your stretches, do your walking, do your whatever is your.
Yeah.
But you can't expect that to change your body and give you your dream body. And simply we gotta, You know, the workout gives you the muscle, which helps the fat burning process.
Right. Hey, Illy, real quick, not to interrupt you. Check your phone real quick because your Instagram is spinning on my side. We might have to add you to the Wi-Fi. That might be something we'll do here in the break.
Yeah, I'm not on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because I want to make sure. I was looking at you and I'm listening and I'm like, okay, I hope people can't hear
right?
you. Yeah, it's frozen. So we'll get you on the Wi-Fi. We have a break coming up in a minute and 30 seconds. But if you pull down and just open up the Wi-Fi, it's iHeart Media Guest. And we'll get you on there. What Illy was saying, because I know some of you guys missed it, especially if you're on the Instagram side, is just talking about the fact that people are overeating. And I know there's a big thing right now with people with what they eat, right? And eating healthy and eating organic and eating whole foods and things like that. But listen, you can still overeat, right? I get in arguments with people sometimes and they have their plate and they're like, oh, I can eat all of this because this is all really good for me and it's healthy and it's organic and it's natural. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but it's 3,500 calories. I was like, your body is a machine.
Correct.
Right?
Oh, yeah. This is another topic.
Yeah.
The clean. I eat clean.
I eat clean.
I don't care. Tell me how much you're eating. I don't care.
Right. Listen,
you can be eating freaking Windex.
Right. So you can do the Jared diet at Subway. How do you think the man lost all the weight? Subway's not the best thing in the world for you. He just ate less.
Right. You need to accept my request.
Oh, I got to accept her request now. Here we go. But that's really it. Is guys, it's like gasoline in, it has to burn, food in, food out. If you are putting too much fuel in your body and your body can't burn it, then you got to lower the amount of fuel if you want to lose weight. It's pretty simple. When we get back, we're going to talk a little bit more with Sen. We're going to do our stats. And then we're going to, the back half of the show, we're going to really kind of dive in more with Illy about the what you can and can't be doing. And guys, I'll tell you this, talking about habits, I've been doing this now for 7 years, 2 days a week. If you think you have to work out 6-7 days a week to get your gains, you are wrong. And we're going to figure that out when we get back to the Business Happy Hour in just a minute with Cynia from Mahar & Associates and Frank the Bank from Lincoln Lending Group. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a minute with Illy from X-Force Body. By the way, check out xforcebody.com. Let's get you fixed over here. You might have to just shut down Instagram and reopen it and rejoin.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Do that. Shut your Instagram down. Because it's
frozen, right?
Your privacy thing really works. I'm like, I can't see what you got going on.
I used to have that thing and I loved it. And the freaking you can't see anything to the side.
I love it because it darkens my screen.
Okay, so I did get on Wi-Fi.
It doesn't mess with my sleep because it's darker.
Yep. They have that setting now too. Your phone changes.
Right.
Whatever.
What is now what?
Oh, yeah, more to your mouth. Right there you go. That's better.
Better?
Yeah, I know. I noticed. Yeah, her volume was a little low. Okay, why is it doing this to you?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me remove you. Hold on. Oh wait, never mind.
Do I need to restart my whole phone?
Maybe.
But maybe, did you already get out of Instagram?
Did you shut down Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, just shut down Instagram and reopen it, and then try to join. See what happens. I'll re-invite you too.
Okay. Illy, it says joined. Oh, now I'm not.
Right,
okay, invite me again.
I'm inviting you right now.
Okay, now it's working.
There you go.
Good.
Now you're back.
We're back.
Okay, we're back.
Is the microphone okay?
Yeah, you sound great right now. It was just a little bit to the side, and so you were kind of picking up weird. All right, we are ready, Mr. Berlander.
All the best mortgage or real estate advice from Tampa Bay's top experts. It's the Business Happy Hour with Frank the Bank Cotto and Cynia Kishina.
All right, team, welcome back to the Business Happy Hour. So in the first segment, we're talking to Illy from X-Force Body. I've known Illy for 7 years after I skipped over the story, but literally she challenged me. She's like, you can work out 2 days a week for 20 minutes and you will lose weight and you will put on muscle. But you have to listen to me. You got to get at least as close to 8 hours sleep as possible. Drink a gallon of water. She didn't tell me to go do cardio. She just said be active. Walk if you can. Stuff like that. Be on your feet. What else, Illy? And eat less calories. Right? If you think about it, before you go on your diet, which by the way, this is the best diet in the world because you can eat within reason whatever you want. One of my favorite things in the world is fettuccine Alfredo, right? Well, clearly I can't eat fettuccine Alfredo every day and stay under 2,000 calories, right? Because a plate of fettuccine Alfredo is 2,500 calories. But darn it, if I can't have a little bit, right? I can go get the tour of Italy. I can eat half the lasagna, half the parm, and half the Alfredo.
You can have pizza every day.
You can have pizza every day, yes.
And the problem, pizza is great.
Yeah.
People just eat too much of it.
That's it.
Nothing wrong with pizza.
No, a slice
Why-
of pizza,
like
2 slices maybe if you're really hungry.
instead of demonizing the food,
Yeah.
look at yourself and see what am I doing wrong here.
Yeah. Just pay attention.
Right.
I challenge everybody for the next 2 days, count the calories you're eating.
Right.
See what you're eating. It is in the average, like adult male. I think we're not even supposed to have more than 2,500 calories. But if you want to lose weight,
Depends on
Dep-
your
depends on-
activity level.
and your
I mean, look at
size.
Michael Phelps,
Right,
the swimmer.
right. Yeah, he can probably
10,000
eat-
calories a day
right? But he's burning.
because we have practice. We have, right?
Right.
It's a different.
But if you sit at a desk, if you're like Sen and I, like we're active, you're active, but if we sit at a desk all day
right.
Yeah.
and we're not burning calories, then
I mean, food, what is a calorie? What is it?
It's fuel.
It's energy.
it's energy.
Calorie is energy.
Right.
So every bite gives us energy.
Yeah. But
If
you
we
can't have too
don't
much.
burn it, what
Right.
happens?
We store it.
Exactly.
And where's it go? Our ass.
or your midsection,
Yeah, I was
remember?
gonna
Or
say,
midsection,
I wouldn't
yeah.
mind if it went there.
I
but-
remember your big.
Sen, you're. I don't think we can direct it. Maybe that's an invention.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Hey, can you or not?
No.
You can't do it? No. So I can't like tie something around my waist and make it all go to my
You
booty?
can't. It's genetics. You know,
Dang.
this is like the.
Who do we
the-
blame? The mom side or the dad side? Do you know?
I don't know. Look at
For
both.
the butt?
Blame both.
I love it.
And also with this spot, right?
Yeah.
For your butt to look a certain way.
She's like, should I say it?
How do I say this? So your genetics
Uh-huh.
are not going to change.
Okay.
With the proper training, the proper recovery,
Right.
the proper behavior in the kitchen, you're going to look your best.
Right.
But you're not going to change.
Yeah, how you're supposed to look at your best.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, remember in the 90s, Naomi Campbell,
Yeah.
the model?
Yeah.
Do you think I can look like her?
I mean,
I
that's
want
a loaded
to.
question.
But do you understand what workout do I do? Because I want to look like Naomi Campbell.
Right.
I want her butt. I want her legs.
Yeah.
What workout do I do? See how retarded that sounds?
Right. It's true.
Oh, I want that, right?
Yes.
Makes sense?
It does. It's so true. So I want to look like Schwarzenegger. What do I got to do?
Well, what do I got to do?
Yeah. I mean,
First of all, borrow his parents
yeah, borrow his parents.
because he has some insane genetics.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go.
Second-
Remember the movie Twins with Danny DeVito?
I remember, yes.
It's all. That's what's coming to my mind when you're saying this because there was
Exactly.
the two parents, right?
Exactly.
And one's Danny DeVito, the other's Schwarzenegger, right?
Exactly.
I think he got the crap side. But anyway, let me take a break from fitness for a minute. We're going to get into our real estate stuff, and then we're going to come back with Illy. But Illy, please chime in because you've been involved in real estate and all kinds of stuff as well. So I know you got good opinions. Sen, I got to tell you something. Last week, so we had actually not last week. It was 2 weeks ago, right? You threw out some stats. And they were extremely, like, it blew my mind, the stuff you put out, the national stats. I got in 2 arguments in the last 2 weeks with people who were telling me, oh, no, everything's going down. It's not going up. I'm like, well, and I pulled out my Remarkable and after what you gave me. You had said that the price point nationally for stuff that was 1 million and up was up 11% in sales across the country. 550 to 1 million was up 4 to 5%. What was really interesting was 1.2 to 1.5 million sales price was up 47%. It's crazy. And even when you go down into the, what did I write down here? 3 to 5 million was up 50%. 1.5 to 2 was up 13%. Locally, a million plus was up 11%. Holy crap.
Luxury market is doing awesome. And I heard, throughout the country, but I think the latest is like Tampa, where we might be like number 2
Number
in the country.
2 in the country?
Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Maybe behind Miami.
Of increased sales
For
and
luxury,
whatnot
yep.
for luxury. It's like there's the people, and so we kind of joked about this, and I bring it up, Illy, because you have a lot of luxury clients. I mean, a lot of the people that go to the gym, don't get me wrong, they're very hardworking, self-employed individuals because they value their time.
Of course, but also it's the personal training portion.
And the personal
right?
training, the
Not
accountability.
everybody has the budget for a personal coach.
That's true.
This is a coach
right.
one-on-one.
Yeah, this is not a
Gym membership,
24-hour
no.
gym membership. Okay, guys, you get a trainer and they ask you, like this morning, Jess asked me, she's like, okay, how's your water? How's your sleep? Did you get a lot of sleep last night? How was it over the last week? How's your activity? How's your food intake? So I know that 2 days a week, I got to walk in there and look this person in the eye and either lie to them, right, or just tell them the truth. But that's part of it, right? So going back to this luxury market thing, I think that the luxury market kind of dictates the other market. It's a bit of trickle down economics if you think about it. But if you have we could say all the people with money spending their money right now in the real estate market, you would assume they're pretty smart investors, right, Sam?
Absolutely.
So if they're doing it, I think is trickling down to the other markets. What are you thinking?
I mean, I think so too. The other question I want to ask you is, and I think I already said it on the shows before, like I'm done predicting what like rates are going to do.
Yeah.
There's just no such thing. We don't know.
Right.
You know, it's all kind of dictated by the other stuff going on globally and the economy. But I think for the people that have been sitting on the sidelines, and now we heard a little talk like, okay, well, what if, rates actually go up? Mm-hmm. I think the psychology there is for the people that have been sitting there like, oh, I'm just going to wait for the rates to go down.
Right.
This might actually be a push. Like, why?
Right. Why?
Go get your house now.
Yeah.
Whatever the rates are, could always refi. But I mean, that's even scarier when you think, hey, yeah, if my payment goes up, then,
right.
I think we're seeing activity.
We are.
And I've got a client now, which I need somebody to sell their house to her, please. If
there
you got
go.
a South Tampa home, like Palmacia, Hyde Park, million, a little plus minus. She loves the older homes, doesn't need to be all updated, doesn't need to be big. But we've been in a couple multiple offer situations now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so when we get back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this client. Sen's going to tell you if you are someone who wants to sell your house, listen up, stay tuned after the break. We have a buyer for you. And we've got Illy from X-Force. When we get back from the business happy hour, stay tuned. I'm going to take a quick break. Okay. Yes, that's a great thing to advertise on here. Push will find the seller.
Yes, I need a house for her. But I mean, that's, and there's a lot of these, competitors, they got the cash. So there's buyers for that.
I know, and those, especially the beautiful old historic homes, people, rarely want to get rid of them.
Yeah, well, when they do, I mean, it's like you got multiple, people that want to buy them. But South Tampa's always been a very it's its own little market there. You really can't compare it to like other segments. But it's been tough, and for buyers, it is emotional and heartbreaking, and you try different strategies, and so yeah, I'm a little deflated. We had one that came up over the weekend. So what are you doing
to find a seller? How are you?
I mean, the other thing with the South Tampa market, unfortunately, I do feel like a lot of the agents that kind of, really concentrate in there, sometimes they already have the buyer lined up. So you'll see some of these that are, 0 days on market, 1 day on market, and it's already, pending. I'm normally in Carrollwood, so I'm familiar with South Tampa. There's a reason I, concentrate in Carrollwood because it's a tough market there, for sure. But it's beautiful. I've been going out there a lot. I actually went to Mari's, the Mexican. It's right by your X-Force body. But
what is it?
Because I was driving by and I just wanted some tacos. Just a little family-owned Mexican.
Never heard of
spot. It's probably maybe like a couple blocks from your X-Force.
I'll check it out.
Location there.
Y'all ready? We're ready.
Welcome to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group right here in Tampa Bay for 23 years. Joined by his incredible co-host, Ksenia Akishina, realtor with Mahara and Associates, Tampa's top real estate company. Together, they have helped finance and close nearly $1 billion of real estate every year. If you're looking for local mortgage or real estate advice, the Business Happy Hour team has been right here on News Radio WFLA for over a decade. Listen right here or find us on the Business Happy Hour YouTube channel or follow us on Instagram at Frank the Bank Cotto. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious mortgage, real estate, and business talk with two of Tampa's top experts. Here's Frank the Bank and Ksenia.
All right, Tampa Bay, welcome back to the Business Happy Hour. I'm having a great time. I tell you what, summer is my favorite time of year. It's like I don't know what it is. Like I feel like a kid that I'm off for summer vacation. I get to sleep in a little bit. I get to spend some time with the kids in the afternoons. I've only got, this is kind of sad, I've only got a couple summers left with my son before he's going to go away.
Where is he going? Do you know?
I don't know. Well, college. Well, I want him to go to Florida State.
Enjoy it.
Yeah,
it goes by fast.
I know. Watching you and everything you're doing with your son. No, my wife and I both went there.
He did it all. I'm not.
Yeah, but it's now didn't he just go off into the military and that's what he's doing, right? Now what did he join? What did he do?
Air Force.
Oh man. So he's a smart
He's
one.
pursuing the pilot aviation route, and
He wants to be a pilot, like a fighter pilot?
like no C-130s.
Okay.
And he's working on the C-130s at the moment. and
Nice.
He's loving it.
So doing aircraft mechanics?
This is his job right now.
I know he will be the third person that I know right now. One of our best friend's sons, Trevor, who works my farm up there, he's in the aircraft mechanics.
Yep.
Jeff, who I'm texting with right now,
He's
the VP of my company.
actually
Same thing.
avionics, which
Avionics.
is even
Oh.
better because you're in
The
the
electronics.
cockpit. Yep,
Yeah.
the electronics.
Yeah, dude,
So anyway, he loves it.
that's so awesome, Illy.
He's sending me the picture of the planes, and
Yes.
he goes, "Don't post this. This is classified." I'm like, Mom. I'm like, I
Don't
don't.
post the internals.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That's
it's
Don't
awesome,
you
though.
post-
So proud.
right. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, that is a job that he will go anywhere he wants. When you get out of there,
Most important is he loves it.
that's great.
I'm like, if you don't like it, don't waste your time.
Yeah, yeah. Now, where's he based right now? Where is he?
Pensacola Special Forces.
Oh, very
He
nice.
loves it.
So I just got a tour the other day. A good friend of mine, Mark, gave me a tour of MacDill and showed me Central Command. And does it blow your mind that all of the decisions being made all around the world are right here in Tampa? Mm-hmm. All of it. Like all these bombs, all these things, everything we're doing, it's here. And our special forces are making their decisions are here too. So
It's very cool.
not for nothing. It's a little scary sometimes. But even my wife, she's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Don't worry, MacDill is kind of far from where we are, But
Not really.
no, I say that just to calm her down. Nicole, if you're listening,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
far,
Super far.
Don't listen to Sen. Anyway, oh Lord. So anyway, let's go back. Sen, before the break, this was a great idea. You have a buyer. This is so random because this doesn't happen that often. You got a buyer. She knows what she wants and she knows where she wants to be.
Yes.
But we need a seller. So I'm going to let Sen say this again. Listen up. If you live in the South Tampa area, we have a buyer for your $1 million home. Go, Sen. What you looking for?
Yes, it doesn't have to be huge, maybe 1,400 square feet up, and actually no bigger than 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
2 bedrooms are fine. 2 bathrooms ideally, but she likes the original stuff. So if you've got original hardwood floors, that's a big plus.
Some
But yeah,
terrazzo.
$1 million mark or so. And just call me because I'll give you a great deal. We could do like a 2-for-1. Just pay me the one side commission because I am ready for her to be in a home. It's been, a very emotional process for her. But the point was that, hey, these are stats, and this combines Tampa's big, Hillsborough County's big. It's very segmented. You can't listen to my stats and assume that this applies to everywhere.
Okay.
Every home is unique. It's about your location. So, you always have to get just that personalized valuation when you're curious about selling or if you're buying.
Yeah. Location.
Location.
So I moved, we're on a lake now, which is awesome. You think, oh, okay, location's on a lake. But you know what has been so incredible over the last week of living there is location. I am 5 minutes. Like I ran up to get a bottle of wine at ABC. It took me 4 minutes to get there. It was a 9-minute round trip. I went and got sushi the other night. It was 4 minutes away. You got Walmart, Lowe's, all these. My daughter last night, she's like, had her friends over. She's like, let's go to Twisty Treat. And I'm like, Twisty Treat? What am I on the beach? And she's like, no, there's one right here, Dad. It's like 3.5 minutes away.
And this
I'm like,
is what area?
this is like Carewood, Lake Magdalene
okay.
area, like Dale
Nice.
Mabry and Fletcher Bears area.
Yeah, you have everything right there.
Oh my gosh. So I grew up in Carewood, but it didn't have as much back when I grew up there.
Very
And
cool.
I'm blown away. So location is it. So these people need something 2-bedroom, old, around the $1 million price, and they want to be in South Tampa.
Yes. Call me before you put it on the market.
Yes, call her before you go on the market. It'll save you a lot of money as a seller. But what is the, how do they reach you?
They can call me at 813-755-REAL.
All right.
Yes, I'd love to hear
755
from you
Yeah,
with
and
this house you want to sell.
If you forget it, you can go to Mahar and Associates. You can find Senia on here. You can message us through the Facebook, the Instagram, send us a courier pigeon. Even if you call me, I'll get you in touch with Senia. Just call her before you list the property so you
Yes,
can save
please.
some money. Hey, real quick for your buyers out there. I have a ton of boxes. I have wardrobe boxes. I have big boxes, small boxes, large boxes, whatever you call them. And we have cut them and made them where people can reuse them. If anybody would like these boxes, and you're one of my listeners, and you're in the process of buying a house, or you'd like to buy a house, you don't have to use Center Eye. I'm offering it to you guys, but we'd love it if you worked with one of us. We would like to donate these boxes to somebody. So my number is all over online, but I'll give it to you, my cell number. Text me and tell me if you want these boxes. 813-765-1239, 813-765-1239. Tell me you heard me on the air and you want the boxes, or if you want to sell the house for Senia, one or the other. But please
then
let me
she'll
know.
need the boxes. So.
Then they need the boxes. So if you give her a seller, if you give her a house, we'll give you the boxes. How about that?
There you go.
There you go. But I would like to give these boxes away and donate them this week. So 813-765-1239. What else? Anything else for
quick
stats?
rundown on stats. So I
Yeah.
still only have the May numbers. Hopefully
Okay.
we'll have June in the next week or two. But for May, so in Hillsborough County, closed sales, like that's the number that I was a little bit surprised at just across the 3 counties. I
Right.
thought it was going to go up a little bit more. Hillsborough County did tick up just a little bit. Pinellas County was down by 6.8%. Pasco down by almost 14%, but this is closed sales.
Okay.
In terms of median price, though, Hillsborough, it was unchanged. Pinellas, we were up by 3.5% and 2.5% in Pasco.
Okay.
Average sale price was actually up by almost 5% in Hillsborough, 9% in Pinellas, and almost 6% in Pasco.
So, Illy, you're hearing this. Like, prices are up. They're not down.
Yeah.
Even if there's a little less selling, I think that's kind of a less important stat, right, Sen? Because, I mean, you could have
Yes, that just, tells you how much activity is.
activity, right?
Yeah, I
But
don't
what's
know.
important is the price.
It's
I mean, as
but
a
this
consumer.
is how much was a house in the 70s?
Oh, God. Let's see. Let's use the Google machine and let's find that out right
Find out that South Tampa home. How much did it
Oh,
cost in 1975?
Illy, if you compare that number, I mean, I could tell you now, even if you're just looking at
But this is what
2016 to
Right.
2026, guaranteed that number is probably like 200%.
Let's take a guess.
Higher, at least.
Okay. Okay. The average price of a home in South Tampa in 1975, let's say, put the typical Florida home around, oh my gosh. Just guess. Throw out a number. What do you think it was? Anything.
20,000?
That's not far off. What do you think it was?
I don't know. Let's say 100,000.
The answer is
80,000.
$38,000 to $43,000
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
is the mid-range.
So the question is
I wasn't alive then. So.
So the question is when people are like, "Oh, the prices are going to go up or go down." By how much?
Right.
How much?
You know what they're always going to do?
But
Go
do you
up.
understand like how much? Oh, the gas is so expensive.
Right.
The gas is horrible. Well, you're stopping at Starbucks every single day. And you're paying $6,000 for a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Do you understand? But this is what do you mean?
Yes.
Just you either have the money or you don't have the money.
I don't go to Starbucks that often. What's the average cost if I go to Starbucks and get a coffee?
$6.
At least, right?
Yeah.
What about Sen?
How
What do you
much
think?
is a
Just
gallon?
for a regular coffee.
But this is what I'm
I think
saying.
that's
How much
not
is a
right.
gallon of
Latte.
gas?
I don't know. Drive
Less
a
than
Tesla.
$4
But do you understand?
for like the
Yeah.
cheapest
It's like
stuff.
I don't
something,
even
$4?
think you can get a coffee for $4 unless you
No.
get it super black and boring.
Right.
Right?
So like it's got to be $10 if you get a
Well, no, I just went.
Oh,
Yeah, when
okay.
I was
What
in
was it?
South Tampa, I mean, yeah,
But-
it was $10 for just like a large. I mean, I got a latte, but nothing super fancy.
$10.
Right.
So let's say you get one a day, right?
yeah.
For 365 days.
But again, you're talking to somebody who immigrated from post-communist Eastern Europe country.
Right.
And it blows my mind.
Yeah.
You're going out to eat to a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5 times a week.
Right.
And you're complaining about gas prices? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, aren't you embarrassed?
You have a Starbucks
But
in
do
your
you
hand for $10 while you're pumping the gas.
Exactly. Like,
Right. It's crazy.
shut up. Either get the gas or don't get the gas. Like,
Right.
I don't understand.
Buy a
Like,
Tesla. There you go. Oh, it's
But-
insane. No, so people complain, but ultimately the prices are always going to go up. So I know we haven't said this in a long time. The whole marry the house, date the rate thing. It's kind of what you were saying earlier. It's like, guys, you're going to buy the house. Rates are going to change. It doesn't matter what. That's going to change based on all the forecast and the weather in the world, right?
Yeah.
The house prices, they're going up. I love this illustration. 43. So today, the average let's see, what is the average sales price
because
today?
I love analogies, right? Give me a
Yes.
logical. Like, do you know when is the best time to buy a house for yourself? Today.
Today, yeah. I love it. Yep.
Yeah. Do you know when the right time to start something is?
Today.
Exactly.
Yesterday. I
And
say
yesterday. Yes. I knew Illy would say that.
Right?
Exactly. No, it's true. Okay, so here we go. That now the average price of a house in South Tampa is between $700,000 and $800,000. So it went up not 10 times, it went up 20 times in 50 years. 20 times.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to wait for the houses to go down to that price. How about that? When is that going to happen?
Never. Keep waiting.
Well, no, at this point, even people that think that we're ever going to have rates that we did, you know, during like the pandemic market, that's just never going to happen.
No.
And I do think a lot of people are just coming to terms, hey, this is the new reality. You know, buy what you can afford with the rates there now.
Yeah,
if they
or
do go
rent,
down a
or-
bit, you know,
or
you can
rent.
always refi.
Keyword what you can afford. Hey, we got to take a break. When we get back, we got one more segment with Illy, so we're going to get into fitness here. You better stay tuned to the Business Happy Hour. Man, this is going fast.
And again, if you can't afford a home, then rent.
Yes.
House ownership is not for everybody.
And that's becoming a theme right now, too, about not everybody, because we push like buy, but maybe that's not for everybody.
Exactly. Who told you that you have to buy?
Yeah. I mean, it is harder now, I think, with the first-time home buyers and stuff with the prices, if you want to be here, you know. Or maybe what I'm seeing a lot of people doing now is buying houses together.
Or
know?
people who are only shopping based on a price.
Right.
And then they end up in some house or neighborhood that they're miserable in
Right.
only because you shop based on
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Right. I always tell people, and actually I'll say this when we get back in the air too, is and Sen, I would say this to you as a real estate agent. When a client comes to you and they're saying, hey, this is my price point, I would turn it around and say, let's talk about your mortgage payment, because that is truly the indicator. You can go out and show them 25 houses and they think that that's what they want, but the taxes and the insurance and the HOAs vary so greatly between neighborhoods. You show a house in West Chase versus a house in Northdale, the same price house is going to cost you an extra $600 a month in West Chase because of fees.
I don't usually even talk to them about that because I say you talk to Frank first.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That way you can
That's the way to do
figure
it.
out what your price point should be.
But that's I think that's the way that people should be looking at it is what is your dollar amount monthly, and then actually, you know, let's get on air and let's talk about this on air, and then I want to focus back on fitness, but I will say this real quick because I think there's a good point to the math that we got to tell people. Yeah, ready? All right.
Let's get back to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, owner of Lincoln Lending Group, and his co-host, Senia Akishina, realtor with Mahara and Associates.
All right, back into our last segment. We got one more little real estate thing we were talking about in the break. I said we need to talk about this on the air, but before we do, Senia has that person who you need to sell your house to in South Tampa. What number do they call you on, Sen?
813-755-REAL.
All right, and for me, I'm giving away boxes to one of our listeners who is in the process of moving, and maybe I'll give you a better deal on your mortgage too. Maybe you'll save thousands and get free boxes. Call me at 813. Text me, 813-765-1239, 813-765-1239. By the way, we've been talking fitness, but I didn't tell you, I mean, it's a habit on my social here, but xforcebody.com. I want you guys to go to xforcebody.com. There's a reason for it. You're a busy person. You want to save, you want to lose weight. You want to save time because time is money. The hardest thing for a person in your position as a self-employed individual, if you're anything like Sen and I, it's time. It's time management. And I'm sorry, but going to your traditional gym and driving there 20 minutes, driving home 20 minutes, and then working out, let's just say, for an hour and 20 minutes, right?
4 or 5 times a week.
4 or 5 times a week.
Because that's what you've been conditioned to do.
Dude, that's 2 hours a day at best. Now, let's pretend you're not sweaty where you have to go home and take a shower and change or anything too, but we could be talking 3 hours of every day. And let's say you're one of those guys, I'm going to do it 5 days a week. Right? That's 15 freaking hours, man.
But there's some guys that want to do this because they're battling.
Yeah, maybe it's
That makes sense. Yeah, mental thing.
Mental, like they
They're
need
using
this.
gym as their therapy.
And that's okay. I mean, if that's what you need, but
Which is fine. I'm saying that there's emotional need to be in the gym.
Right.
And there's simply the physiological requirement.
That's a great point.
So the emotional need
Yeah.
is different than how much do we really require to be in the best show possible.
Nobody's ever said that before. So I that is so damn true because
and it's making sense,
it
right?
is. I have no emotional need to be in the gym.
Thank you.
Zero.
You're busy, you're a father, you're a husband, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have the emotional.
No. It does nothing for me
Exactly.
there.
So we are for people like you.
Thank you.
I'm not afraid
Yeah.
any longer to say, you know what, maybe we're not the right place for you. I have no problem saying this.
Right.
Because then it becomes challenging for my team, right? It's not a fun
Yeah,
experience.
it's a fight.
Correct.
They should want to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. I mean, I walk out. Your staff is amazing,
Thank
by
you
the
so
way.
much. Thank you.
Shout out to Jen, Jesse, and Allie today. They're all in
Ebony,
the studio.
Jenna, yes.
Well, Ebony, too. Of course,
Yes.
Ed's my OG, right?
Yes, yes,
She-
right.
She kicked my
She's
butt
the boss
years
there.
She's the boss. Like,
Yeah.
she had today off, actually. I didn't see her today. So good job, Eb. But anyway, it is not a place for everybody, but it is a place for a person who values their time and their health at the same time. And it is not a joke. I'm doing 2 days a week, 20 minutes a day, and then I do the little massage bed.
Right.
So I got my 30-minute appointment. I'm in and out of there 30 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to change or something like that. I just came from there,
Right.
actually. And I will tell you this. It's not, you can't do the same thing for that long. 7 years. I'm doing the same machines, the same workout. Now, we mix it up, and you girls do things.
And when people say the same thing, I promise you, Frank, that the average person that goes to the traditional gym,
Right.
they utilize maybe
Yep.
at the most 6 to 7 different exercises.
Right.
I'm talking for their full body.
Okay.
Because they do the same bench press,
Yeah.
the same squat rack,
Yep.
6 or 7.
Yep.
You're utilizing 14
Right.
every week.
Every week.
Different approaches. Because when you say, I'm doing the same thing,
Yep.
how many ways to exhaust the pec muscles? How many ways do you think exist out there to
Right.
properly? Because the point of strength training is to take one muscle group
Right.
and beat it up
To failure.
meaning in that one muscle group
Yep.
to squeeze everything out and to break every muscle fiber.
Right.
How many different approaches do you think it exists?
Can't be that many.
Exactly.
Right.
So
I mean,
when people say,
you're
"Oh,
pushing
you're
something."
doing the same thing," what do you mean?
Right.
You think the muscle knows where the resistance is coming
No.
from?
They just know that they're being torn.
That's exactly
Right.
right. And you can do it many ways.
Right.
This is just a safe way. Do you know why you keep going back for 7 years? Because
Why?
you've had 0 injuries.
That's a very good point.
Well, I
Zero
also want to
injuries.
say it's because he's living proof. He shows the results because I have told people about the program. They're like, yeah, right. 2 times a week
Yeah.
for, 15 minutes.
Right.
No
Yeah.
way. Frank's been doing it for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, despite vacations, I know you still eat out,
Yeah.
as much as you want. You just, do it in moderation. But I mean, you're living proof.
I am.
Right. But one of the
So-
biggest reasons
Thank you.
people give up
Yeah.
is because they get injured.
Right.
With-
because they go throw weights around.
Exactly.
yeah.
And with your stupid same workout,
Right.
have you been injured?
That's
Do you
no,
feel great? Does something hurt?
never even close to being injured.
Exactly.
No. And the other thing is that's another thing about the personal touch is you have the trainer there and the trainer's
Yeah,
paying
that's
attention
another,
to you
right.
and you're not changing. That's a big thing about X-Force is I'm not changing my weights. The trainer is. And the trainer
Yeah.
sees what I did last week.
Right.
She knows the amount of reps I did. Like it's funny today. You have to do your reps continuous in the 3-1-5 fashion.
Slowly.
And slowly, right, which is a huge difference. And I got done and I couldn't get the last chest one off. And I just sat down for like 5 seconds and then I did another one. And she goes, well, that was good for your mental stability, but I'm not counting that one.
That is so true, right?
I'm like, what? She's like, I was like, it was a 4-second break. She goes, doesn't matter. You have to keep the muscles under tension.
I know.
Right? They're tough on me.
Like, are we lifting for your ego or are we lifting for your strength?
So funny you said it. When I started there, like every other man, I have an ego, right? Probably still have one. But you come in that way, and I was asking, how much did I do? How much of this? In a few
It's
years,
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yes.
The best workouts I get, I'll say when Illy does it, not against the other girls. You girls are great, but Illy kicks the crap out of you. When you slow everything down, and even if I got 8 reps the week before, let's say on the chest machine, and you like, no, we're going to do it different. We're going to slow you down. We're going to take that pause. We're going to do this. And then I end up getting 6. but then I'm
They're
twice
quality.
as sore the next day.
They're quality reps.
Yeah, I like the soreness. That's me. Like I like when it tells me that my muscle fibers
Right.
are torn. It's like feedback from my body that I did something great. Anyway, we're about to run out of time. Illy, what do we got to leave them with here? I'm just telling you how much I
When
love
you
it.
order something in a restaurant, please eat half of it.
That's
Don't
it.
eat the whole thing.
That's it.
That's it.
Simple.
Just try it for the next week.
Yeah. Hey, and guess what else? You're going to save money because you got lunch the next day.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And and you're gonna see the little changes, but they compound.
They do. And actually, I'm going to throw this out there real quick. 20 seconds left. And don't forget to call Sen about that property.
Yes. 813-755-REAL or text it.
Text. That's right. 755-REAL. You can text. But what I'll say this is you can pay for X-Force just by eating half of your dinners when you go out every week. I just figured out how
there
to
you go.
finance X-Force
That's
into
right.
into your budget just by your food. Anyway, Ellie, thank you for coming on. It's
Thank
been
you for
awesome.
having me.
Thank you so much.
So
and
much
happy
fun.
anniversary.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
I
happy
appreciate
anniversary.
it.
I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody. X-Force Body. We'll see you next week. Hey, I think your son joined. Is it Alexander?